Hello, I am Bentham, and this is Aavak, Arumba, and Steejo, and welcome back to Factorio MASA. That's the one.
Indeed it is.
I'm sorting out power poles because it really annoys me when the cables start going all wonky.
Yeah, I know. When there's power pole spaghetti, that's just not right.
Yeah, that can bug me too.
It looks so pretty now.
The red lights are annoying. I keep seeing them on the factories. I'm like, no, we can't allow this. Fix it. Make it okay.
Steejo, have you mapped out how many science labs we need for the amount of science you're planning on making?
How would you do that?
You look at the average consumption for science. Like,
what is the average consumption?
I don't know. Just take like a.
It changes a lot.
No, I mean most of them.
Bentham, they get into ratios talk.
Yeah,
I know. I'd already zoned out.
30 seconds seems to be the average.
Zoned out. I didn't even know that they were talking about it. My brain had just automatically.
You actually got a mental filter for when they start talking ratios. That's fantastic. You've played with them too long, if that is the case.
All right. So you're producing. Okay, I'm gonna dissolve my head, and then I'll come when I'm done. How many you're using? 20 red science labs? Is that right?
Yes.
It looks like the oil is to the east for us. There's quite a lot of oil deposits over there.
You're not gonna do anything silly like upgrade them to blue science pack or blue science. Blue assembly machines, right? Because it's inefficient.
They will be blue assemblies.
Why?
That'll be. Why? Because then you get the actual crafting speed, so you're getting one science pack 2 in 6 seconds as opposed to in 12 seconds.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? One science pack 2? No.
Yeah, a grey assembly machine's got a crafting speed of 0.5.
Yeah, but it only crafts 50% faster going up to the assembly machine 2s, and it costs 67% more power. So unless you...
That's power.
Power is power. Power's pollution. If you don't need it, you shouldn't use it.
But
Mr.
Why do we not need it?
I mean,
Why do we bother with the ratio?
I kind of want to agree with Arumba here on principle because, yeah, if you don't need it, why should you use it? But at the same time... I kind of want the pollution to spread so that the enemies start attacking us so that we've got a reason to defend ourselves. It's like half the game.
I don't understand why you use the ratio. What do you mean?
Okay, your argument is why care about power? Well, we're doing ratios in the first place because we care about efficiency. That's why. We care about efficiency.
Yeah, so I'm doing the ratio based on it being blue assembly machines.
No,
because this ratio right here is completely off. Because we're building inserters twice as fast as we need them.
Oh, sure, for the inserter part, but the ratio still...
so the ratio's off.
It's 5 red assembly, 5 science pack 1s to 6 science pack 2s.
Yeah, and if I upgrade it all to blue science, then
sitting on the stairs watching mum and dad have an argue about divorce. I'm going somewhere else.
We should build more iron smelting. That can be our job.
Alright, I think we need 60 science labs.
It's pretty far out, though.
There was a chest with like 50 furnaces in. Where's it gone?
I picked it up and used them. Make more.
All of them?
Yeah, I extended two extra smelting sections.
Huh. I'll make more then.
Yeah,
Let's see if I don't butcher this as I try and copy it.
Blueprints will be your friend, right?
You're going to. We both know you're going to. What are we researching? We're currently researching landfill, and we're not getting any research done.
Yeah, because Steejo built all the science, but he didn't move the science labs, so now I need to move the science labs.
Oh my god.
I'm going to blame Steejo for everything.
Do I need to do everything in this campaign? Is that what it is? Is it me with like some guests talking on a podcast?
Yeah. No, it's more like the important people have a slave to do their work.
That's just
our time is precious. Your time is not.
Well, that's why I bring Steejo along, is to do my trains for me.
He's your train goblin.
I enjoy doing trades. I don't actually mind that.
I've made that joke before that he is my Farl. That's why I don't need Farl, because Steejo's here. My fully automated rail Steejo.
Fantastic.
You just press a button and he appears and starts building them. Like some sort of like automated like ant thing.
That's a bit fucking derogatory. Bit
Well,
derivative
wait, I'm not
there.
saying you're short or anything.
So rude.
I'm saying
Well,
you're like a computer program.
I'll
rather
have
than
you
an
know
actual
that I'm
ant.
6 foot of pure man muscle.
And on that note, everyone goes quiet.
I love it when I do that. That's pretty much my goal for any multiplayer thing. Can you say something so ridiculous that everyone shuts up?
I have no answer apart from I'm not.
I think
This has not
no
changed the
one's,
that's
fact
why
you were
I'm
good at
control.
Rails.
no one was paying attention is why everyone went quiet. They didn't hear you, Steejo.
Don't raid on
That's,
this parade. That's rude.
That is rude, actually. That's fucking rude.
I'm trying to keep my rudeness level at a consistent level. Remember?
Extremely.
Consistent value.
Do you want these to be running up just in the middle here then instead,
I don't know.
rather than going up on the side?
I didn't want to make it 60.
No, we're gonna need the other two in the middle. Like that's what I don't understand. Why? What are you doing?
Oh, you're planning on doing 4 separate belts? Why? You don't need that much throughput. Besides, we can upgrade the belts. You should do a hybrid line. Science is
We
a
don't
great...
need that much throughput. Are
No.
you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, you're the one that's mathing it. I was just doing it.
We need 60 labs to consume 2 science packs per second. You're making 2 red science packs per second with the level 1 assembling machines. You're going to be making 3, and a yellow belt can carry 6.66 per side, so it's at half capacity on a yellow belt. You can always upgrade it later to a red belt or blue belt. So no, you don't need a full belt for each.
There are times when I just want to build trains.
We should all build our own separate train networks.
And compete. Who can move the most cargo in X much time?
We each get a quarter of the map.
A quarter of infinity.
A quarter of infinity is quite large. I don't think you fully appreciate just how much map that will be.
It is actually limited though. Apparently the total area of a Factorio map is 2 million by 2 million tiles. Or maybe it's billion. Could be billion.
I would like to know why.
Or
Or
why
for the
it's
same
limited.
reason, Minecraft can do the same thing too, right? If you do travel too far.
No, I would like to know why that number.
Sounds very
'Cause
closely.
it's 1 million in every direction, and that's
Yeah.
an arbitrary number to pick, I guess. I don't know.
But I mean, it makes sense if it's like the max for an integer. Like that would make sense.
It
Because
might
it's
be.
like
closer to 2 million?
arbitrarily a million.
I think it used
no.
to be bigger, but they shrunk it because there was really no point.
I thought it was like 2,100,000 something or other. Isn't that like an unsigned bit integer thing?
I'll just check. I thought it was 1.6 something. And max. It's 2.
Are we just going to
It's just-
214. 214.
I remember, are we going to be snaking these like you used to do with your smelter setups, or just splitting the lines? I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Make a difference,
It's
really.
2 billion.
All right.
2.147 billion.
Well, then sound short int.
Billion. Wow.
Yeah, so that's a bit.
Bit of a big number. That's what you're saying.
I think it might be achievable though, as a Firelands bust. Except I think the Factorio Firelands are not quite so interesting, because they're better programmed, so it'll just be the edge.
Ooh, shots fired. You saying Factorio is better coded than Minecraft?
Well, in Minecraft, like you enter some sort of nightmare hellscape when you get to the edge of the map. I can't
Do you?
imagine that happening in Factorio.
Yeah.
As
I
far
watched
as
By
a bus
Nightmare Hellscape, what
made it to the
exactly do you mean?
Firelands?
Everything gets really like you just encounter this like cross-sectioned wall of stone with just like
you mean
giant
when
infinite
chunks-
tunnels in it.
You mean when chunks fail to load?
Yeah, the game gets all squirrely at the edges of infinity.
We're not just like the normal cross-sections you get when a chunk fails to load, but like for some reason the terrain is just this endless
See, I wish
like,
that
set
was
of
actually
tubes.
just programmed in so that it was a case of it just becomes nuts and everything become, that it's intentional.
If you try and
And
stun
the
it, you
world
fall through the
is
floor,
just
I think.
crazy.
But long before you get there, the game goes crazy and everything starts jittering about everywhere.
Yeah, I would love to imagine that was by intention. They specifically went for like the horror theme of, yeah, you're at the end of the universe. Normal laws of physics no longer apply.
So has the Farlands or Bust like YouTube series thing actually made it?
No, I think it's still going. I'm not even sure
Oh.
if he's... I don't think he's even like halfway yet.
Oh,
Maybe like an eighth or a quarter.
So how's he doing that then?
We're having power issues now.
He's just
He's just-
walking.
Yeah, he's just
He's
walking.
Oh well.
He sets up like the weird L-shaped bed platform every night so that monsters can't reach him.
An L-shaped bled. What?
It's like
L-shaped bed platform?
it's like three blocks up and then two across, and then you put a bed on it or something like that. And if you sleep on that, monsters can't reach you.
What a
And
cheater.
he's got a dog that follows him everywhere. And he hasn't been able to update the game in
I'm liking this so much more now.
he hasn't been able to update the game in like 2 years because they modded out the Farlands. Well, not modded, they fixed it. So it's in the last update where they exist, and he's just continuously walking and talking about random things.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what on earth is he? How many episodes in is he? That must take quite a lot of talking to keep.
I think it's
interesting.
multiple hundreds.
Okay, we're not really using the amount of iron that we're
Yeah.
pumping through the system now.
Well, it was struggling
Yeah.
a minute ago.
Well-
I swear, and
No,
No,
it looks
I've
like
added
we are
more.
using all the iron. If you look at the
No,
belts.
no, sorry. I meant
like-
we're not using all of the furnaces. We're not using all the smelting capacity now because we
oh
literally
yeah,
not
now
making that much
the
iron.
limiting factor is the mining.
Yep.
And we've already got this deposit fully. Oh wait, the power's dying.
Yeah, I'm going down right now. I've got another 50 steam engines and stuff.
That should help
Okay.
then, because the furnaces will be running quicker relative to everything else because they don't need power.
Yeah.
But I guess we
So what's
start
the plan
looking
now,
at a
then?
new iron deposit to get.
They're fairly far away.
We got to make a beeline for trains.
Yeah,
Train tech.
I was about to say. I think it's going to come down to trains.
Train tech and better electrical poles. I agree with you, Aavak. We need the electrical pole upgrade. Oh, we do
So
have.
we
We have
can go-
landfill. Nice.
We can go west and maybe sneak around some biter bases to reach a massive deposit. We could go east, but
Sneak?
there's a biter base
Sneak?
with the train. Yeah.
I don't believe I just heard you correctly. I think you said go on a massive crusade, but then you pronounced it sneak for some reason.
All right. If you want to go on a massive crusade, then that is in the east, where there's a biter base literally sat on top of the deposit. Or there's a desert in
Yes.
the south where there are no biters for some reason.
We can perfectly get different iron from elsewhere, but that iron that the biters are sat on, that is the best iron because I've decided so arbitrarily.
It's the blood iron.
What a fantastic material name. I like this name. I'm going to have to find some way to work that into something at some point. And give you credit, of course. So we'll have like a minor character.
The dies.
Yeah, in a wedding.
When
Oh no.
when you mess up on placing a landfill, there's no way to undo it.
Oh no, what have you done?
Did you mess up by I accidentally filled in the whole lake? Oh dear.
He's jeffed it.
I wanted to.
Should I change the research so we can get train stuff?
Yeah, change it to whatever you want. The auto.
Right now it's
it
always
saves
just
it all.
picking-
Remember?
Picking the basic thing. The cheapest technology, so change it whenever you want to.
High on the list of priorities for me would be the electrical poles, and then probably like crafting research speed. Just I don't know. I like that one. I feel like the sooner you get it.
Insert a stack.
Go ahead.
Insert a stack size bonuses are like
Super
prime.
good. Yeah.
That is
They make
nice.
most of the setups most setups really require at least level 1 insert stack size bonus to function well. Not to mention they save on efficiency.
Okay, well, we've got...
But Steejo doesn't care about that. He likes to use inefficient level 2 assembly machines on products that don't require it.
I am not using level 1 assembly machines for anything.
Remind
Fair
me how
enough.
they're inefficient.
Just look at the crafting speed. Crafting speed on a level 1 assembly machine is 0.5.
Yes.
Crafting speed on a level 2 assembly machine is 0.75. So you get 50% more crafting speed at the cost of it being more expensive to build. But then if you also look at the energy consumption per product
It's
it
just
makes...
slightly more than 50% higher.
Yes. So unless it requires it to be a blue, like for example, you can't make inserters with a level 1 assembly machine because it requires 3 components. So until you...
Everyone watching this on my channel is like, so this is why you said you weren't going to get sucked into ratios in the tutorial
Just
series.
so, yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah,
At the
but
time,
then-
I was like, why not? It seems like it would be really fun. But now I understand the wisdom of that choice.
So
Part
the
of the
issue
reason-
is, if you use blue and if you use grey assemblers, then you're just going to need to double them up whenever you need to use a blue one to keep the ratios right. So just fucking use blue ones.
That's the thing, you've now got to calculate ratios taking into account the different crafting speeds of the assemblers, and I'm not prepared to do that.
That's a fair...
Well, it's not too bad because like greys are exactly half of blues, but if you're going to go that far, then you might as well say, oh, do you really need like a yellow inserter there when you could really be using burner inserters for all of the smelting because of the speed of burner inserters are actually okay for like it's like no, just fucking put yellow ones down and put purples, done.
You know,
Easy.
some people
Greys
do
aren't...
go for burners and, when they're still using coal smelting.
The great thing about Factorio is you can choose to go as deep as you want to go.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Yep.
there are definitely people who play that way who will actually... And the reason why I am being kind of anal about it is just that I had been doing the Marathon mod multiplayer thing, and with Marathon mod it's like really, really expensive to make an assembly machine, and then level 2 is really, really expensive, so it's like kind of ingrained in my head that don't be wasteful, you know?
I need to try the
That kind of
marathon mod at some point.
Oh, it's great.
It just sounds like cruel and
So-
unusual punishment, to be fair.
It is
Well, I
annoying me far more than it should that this large section of belt is only one-sided. So I've just put in something just to guessing on the other side because that was actually starting to wreck my brain. But yeah, no, what Arumba was saying, it comes back to what I said right in the beginning of the series. Everyone plays the game differently, and whatever your way of playing the game, don't let anyone say that that's the wrong way to play. The correct way is whatever way makes you have the most fun, regardless what anyone else says, and it's that simple. If you want
I
to
have
be
the most fun is shouting at
big
people.
on the, you have the most fun annoying Arumba in the same way that Mangledpork likes using rail loops to annoy you. That's fine. You're both trolls in your own little way.
By the way,
Right,
grey
we need-
assemblers aren't half of blue assemblers, it's 2/3. Unless I'm reading something wrong.
Yeah, I think Steejo messed up. You said...
Wait, what? Oh, they're 0.75, yeah, of course.
No, they're not. Well, yeah, it's 0.75 is the crafting speed. I thought you were saying it was the ratio.
now
I was like,
got
no, that's
medium
still
electric
wrong.
poles. So this is a great day. And
I was Jeffing it because once.
Who's Jeff? What's this all about? What's this Jeff meme? I don't understand.
I was fucking it up.
Hmm.
It's been Jeffed up. It's been effed up. No.
Oh, there's not enough gears for the red science. What is this?
yeah, to be honest, our output, our production of everything right now needs to be improved. So we really do need to start working on getting a railway going and getting out to the nearest fighter-controlled iron deposit and taking it off them. The nice thing about the east one is it is right next to oil, so we could multi-purpose that particular rail track.
I'm sold. You do that, I'll stay in the factory.
Shall we do that next episode?
Yes, we probably should. We were not going to begin it with 1 minute to go. I mean,
Whoa, you guys actually know how long
we've got
we've been-
Mangledpork,
No way.
who is like a rail god. I've no doubt that he could do that, and it would involve a lot of rail roundabouts. But we probably shouldn't.
It'd
We
work.
need to go-
Just gonna murder everyone.
Pretty much, yeah. Before we go, though, I'm going to set up automation just for some electric poles because it'll annoy me if I don't. I really want to go for the substations as well, but that's going to be blue science, and that is a while away.
I love
Unless it's
substations.
not Steejo.
It's like, now I never have to worry about power again. I just build
Yeah.
a grid of substations across the entire factory, and all is well.
Yeah, pretty much. Are you working on blue science already, Steejo?
No, I'm just doing belts now. I normally do blue science for a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, we'll have a little area here then. I'll set up the power poles around here then as well. Since we're going to need the large electric poles in fairly large numbers just to get across the map, I would say. Who brought us in?
It was me.
Bentham,
think?
yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
Okay. So, next episode we'll go murder many biters and build ourselves a glorious new iron outpost in the east or one of those directions. So with that, we shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you next time.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
In a bit.